Live on YouTube, live on TikTok. All right, guys, let's go ahead and cover our watches for the day. At the moment, we are just sitting on our hands waiting for a good opportunity. Oh. All right, here we go. First up on our watches, we have DIDI. Now, DIDI has 40 million volume today with an average volume of 60 million. So this, the volume is not really there. Again, it could be there. It is only pre-market. I bet we will see this cross the average volume throughout the day, possibly even before market opens. We'll have to see what happens, where it's going. Right now, we're retesting a trend line, so we're possibly going to see a lot of selling orders come in with DIDI. With a $4.5 billion float, or 4.5 billion shares that are outstanding or afloat. That is a lot. It takes a lot of money, a lot of capital to move this. So this is not really the best thing in my opinion. And again, from the swing low to the swing high, it's only around 40 cents, 40 to 50 cents. Now, if you can catch that, great, but I'm not looking to be in a trade for I'm not trying to be in a trade for an hour. I'm trying to be in a trade in and out. I want to minimize my risk. So DIDI is one of the best. It's a good stock to watch, but at the moment, I'm staying away. They're moving up because shares are trading high after the company, after the Chinese government concluded its investigation of the company and will allow DIDI to resume new customer acquisitions. So that's good. They're not really any company news specifically, but China is stopping. They're not looking into this company as much. So that's good news. That's why it's gapping up with lighter volume than normal. Now, next up on our list, we have YMTX. YMTX closed yesterday at $1.42, and now we're sitting at $2.12. We're gapping up around 60 cents, around 70 cents. And we could possibly be getting ready to gear up to break up to around that 250. I do think we're going to see it up to 250. Where's our 50? Oh yeah, okay. So we've been gapping down. Right now we are sitting in between this area. Again, if we break over 227, next target's going to be 239, 240, and then 250. So that's very possible for YMTX, and it can definitely happen before market open, except I'm really just sitting on my hands waiting. I want to see this prove itself. We have YMTX gapping up 50% with 8.5 million shares traded today with an average volume of 500,000. So this has very good volume. It's the low float of 8 million. So hits the volume, hits the relative volume requirements, hits the float volume requirements. It is also gapping up with news. So what is the news? To sell candidates in 26 million cash deal. So there it is. They got a lot of money, catalyst to be moving, have a lot of volume, good relative volume, very good relative volume, and a low float. So this hits our criteria. YMTX. This is one of our top stocks to watch. Last time it wanted to rip and rub. We went from 113 all the way up to 250 in a day. 121%. Is it possible again? I have no idea, but we will see what happens. So what looks like what happened was we opened at 140. Oh, we opened at 140 and closed. Okay, so we opened, closed, gapped up, ran. So I'm not a huge fan of the daily chart on YMTX, but it is a good stock to be watching. Hey guys, how you doing? We have 155 people in the live. Apple, please, let's go ahead and take a peek at Apple. Again, guys, if you ask me anything right now until market open, I only have 2 more stocks to cover, but I will cover any of your guys' stocks that you want. So let's go ahead and take a look at Apple. What is Apple? I don't even know what Apple's ticker is. There it is. All right. Yeah, AAPL. That's it. All right. With Apple, we are pulling up. Let me go ahead and clear the chart data, or clear the drawings, just because it's not the best. And here's the daily. So to me, what this looks like is this could be a flag, could be bull flag. There's nothing really standing out by me now. There's nothing saying I'm bullish, nothing saying I'm bearish. We do have a death cross of the 50 SMA and the 200 SMA. But that's not always like a terrible thing. Last time we crossed, I believe, was back in 2020, and we crossed and absolutely dumped. Well, when we crossed, we dumped. I think this is the COVID crash. I believe it was. Yeah, was this the 2019, 2018? Wait, COVID-19 wasn't that early. There's the COVID crash. So yeah, last time when it crossed, we dropped 24% from that cross. So where would that bring us now? Again, I'm not going to use that. We did cross and we've already dropped a good amount. We've already dropped 15%. That's all. I don't really have anything that's telling me bullish. I don't have anything that's telling me bearish because it is just choppy, not looking great. If let's go ahead and jump on the weekly, we might be able to actually look at it from a different perspective here. I do think we had a nice bullish open close. Yeah, we had a bullish close up to retest the 90 MA, possibly to retest the 200 SMA. Again, I think we're about to open with another. We're gonna open up with. We're about to open up another candle. We did pull back. It looks like. Oh, yeah, we're down on the candle, so we might have a little bit of more room to retest, possibly around 143, 144 for possible bounce up to retest that 150 area. Again, RYCEY, RYCEY, RYCEY. Again, on YouTube as well. If you guys are here, drop any tickers that you guys want. Since we have 20 minutes left, I will look at every single one. We have. Oh my gosh. Guys, it's almost been 2 years since I put this on my chart. It's almost been 2 years since I put this. I don't even know. That is terrible trend lines. So I don't even know. Right now, Rolls Royce does not look the best on the daily. It looks like we could see this kind of continue to move upward. Sorry for the noise. There's a plane flying by. As we continue to, I think we're going to continue to push upward into the 120s to fill the gap. To fill the gap it would be nice if we could close above the 90 MA on the weekly. But again, on the daily, it looks like we are slamming into the 50 SMA. So I do think we're going to see a bigger pullback. It's a little choppy on the daily, so I'm not really seeing anything too bearish or bullish. But again, we have Q on the. Oh, we have QNRX absolutely ripping on our watch list, guys. New high for pre-market. It ran from 77 cents to 95 cents. Now we're getting rejected at 95 cents. Let's see what's happening here. Oh yeah, we're getting rejected at the 50 SMA. We just made a new high. Let's see if we're going to get rejected. Let's see a pullback down to 80. Let's see a pullback down to 85, then possible retest back up into 90 for QNRX. And the 90 MA looks like it's about to cross. Was there any news that was released that we missed? No, there was not. It's just somebody was looking to buy. QNRX moving. Decreasing volume. I like that. That's the confirmed selling. Very, very light volume on the selling pressure. Very light volume. I want to see another quick pullback into this area. Might be looking to scale in here. Gonna be looking for a nice break up. Well, my first target's obviously gonna be that 95. But I do want to see this pullback a little bit more. We're on the 1 minute again. On the 5 minute, 15 minute. It's just 5 minute looks like shit. Absolute shit. Good thing we have 2 minutes left until the 5 minute candle closes. So let's see how little volume comes through. This looks very promising. I'm not super confident in it though. I mean, again, usually the ones that I'm not confident in are usually the ones that are moving. If you entered now, you'd have to be risking below VWAP. So you're risking around 4 cents. It's a little bit. First target is going to be that 93. You're looking for around 5 cents, and then you can possibly go up and hit that $1. So right now the risk to reward is not the best. I do want to see it pull back just a little bit more so I can risk a little bit less. That's what I do like to see. I would like to see this down at 87, and then my stops could be around 3 cents away, looking for 6 cents at the first target, but it doesn't look like that's going to be a good thing, because on the 5 minute it does look pretty shitty. So I am not looking to take that. I mean, we are going to get a retest of this area. How strong is it going to be? I have no idea. But in my opinion, we have very light volume, and it's really not a stupid amount of volume. It's only 330,000 on that candle. I would like to see a lot more. But we'll see what happens over as we are continuing. Thanks for looking, yes, no problem. I wish I could give you a better answer if it's bullish or bearish, but again, as always, traders don't know where the stock's going to go, so I'm only going to, if I see anything, you guys know, but I don't really. So, yeah, we're starting to get that volume starting to come in now. I mean, right now you're risking below 86, so you're risking like 2 cents here. Okay, okay. I'm a little bit hesitant. I know we are going to get a push, but I don't know how strong. So I kind of want to just play it chill, see that volume come in. We saw some volume come in off the 90 EMA. Not super strong. We're not seeing that continue. We're sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic, but yeah, there was the pullback. We're just playing it a little bit more patiently. Ooh, pushing down into this area again. Let's see if this will continue. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of it. The 5 minute looks like shit. 10 minute looks pretty good, or the 10 minute and 15 minute. I mean, the 10 minute looks even worse. We pull up. This honestly, QNRX, it looks like a market maker move, in my opinion. Looks like a market maker move. Let's see if we can actually get this to pull back, possibly scaling in at around VWAP. Somewhere near VWAP. We're going to wait and see if we can get a nice washout long. Right now, again, I'm sitting on my hands waiting for a good opportunity. We really don't see anything that's happening a crazy amount. Again, guys, on TikTok, come over to the YouTube. Link's in bio. Link is in the bio. We're starting to get some volume coming in off this area at around 88. We're seeing that volume. We're pulling back. I mean, I'm still not a huge fan. That's why I didn't trust it, guys. That's why I didn't trust it. We were getting some hesitation off the 9 EMA, but just didn't see that buying pressure. People didn't trust it because of this 5 minute candle, this really high upper wick. We might get a push up, and I think we will, to retest this area around 90 cents. We had the buyers trying to push it up, but just getting hit with some more sellers, people trying to jump in off the retest of this. So let's see what happens. I genuinely think that we are. I don't even know. I'm not even going to make a statement. I don't really have a statement. There's nothing really to make statements for. On the 10 minute, we can see we have very nice upper inverted hammer, excuse me. So, but we did come up and cross this area. What I don't like is that this could be a selling climax. But if it's a selling climax, I think we're going to get another retest into this area. This 5 minute could transition into, or this 10 minute could transition into a nice pivot low down to like around 80 cents. I would be looking for a nice dip buy off 80 cents for a nice scalp up to 85. We'll see what happens though. And I'm not really seeing anything besides getting a lot of buying here. A lot of buying. But I think that means filled at the ask, filled at the bid. I'm not too sure really what the level 2 or the times and sales mean on the. I know the time and sales is like, it's just completed orders, but like this doesn't tell me whether it's buying, or the red and green doesn't tell me if it's buying or selling. It tells me if it's at the ask or if it's at the bid. So you can get it. Can you buy? Are you buying at the bid, selling at the bid? Are you buying at the ask, selling at the ask? So I'm not too sure. I have to do a little bit more research because I'm sure it's a simple explanation. I've just haven't done my research. I've just been trying to correlate it with squeezes. So we'll see what happens here. I'm not really seeing anything. We can see DIDI had a nice retest. Very nice. And it looks like we could be pulling back here. So I'm going to go and delete this trend line and just see what is happening. Nothing's really moving. I think the top stock, in my opinion, is probably going to be YMTX. Not even YMTX, sorry. QNRX. There's that retest coming in again, that we saw that we got a really nice bounce off the VWAP, but it just wasn't strong. So I'm glad I didn't take that trade. And now it wasn't strong because a lot of people were probably looking at the 10-minute and the 5-minute, seeing that upper wick where we pushed up over into this previous high. We pushed over and then immediately flushed out. That probably scared out a lot of the sellers or a lot of the buyers. So that is why I did not take this trade. I don't see anything else that has volume. So we're going to have to wait and just see what happens at market open, see if we can see any new runners. All right, guys, give me 1 minute. I'm going to go and get some water. Hi, TikTok. All right, guys. And that's exactly why I did not take the trade on QNRX. Dumped right on off. I do need to turn on this. It's cold. It's like 80 degrees outside. I have my windows open, but it just, there's no wind, and I'm kind of covered by some trees. Don't know about this dip buy team. It's a little bit more explosive to the downside than I thought. But we have YMTX possibly looking for a nice break. I don't know about you guys, but this looks like a very strong. We have YMTX. I'm not seeing anything. Nothing on my hands. I really want to see a nice washout down to like 207. If we can see a washout down to 207, that would be great. I'd be looking for around 10 cents at the most. So I mean, if we can see it, if we open, I mean, 207, I'd be looking for around 217. Right out of VWAP. Stops would be below VWAP. Again, I'm looking for around 208, 207. I could risk if I can get in at 207, I can risk below $2. Really risking less than 10 cents, but I'm risking around 9, but I have the opportunity to gain 20 at first target. So we have 4 minutes and 30 seconds left till the market opens. Let's see what we are gonna do. The IDI, we had some volume come in on a doji candle, we can see here. Possibly looking for a nice, could be a wedge break to the upside, nice symmetrical triangle. Or on the wicks, I'm not a huge fan of the wicks, but not the cleanest. But it does work. This could be a nice bullish flag right at market open. For the possibility to break at 315. Next target is 345. So you have around 40 cents to the upside that you're going to be looking for DIDI. Now I'm possibly looking for it. We have a nice bounce. Amazon's also moving up. Oh, I forgot they did a stock split. AMZN. What app do you use for investing? So all this. So I have these two on the bottom, and this one. That's all part of TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim. It's their trading platform. And then that monitor up there is my scanners with a chat room. Here we go. QNRX. Okay, guys, it's okay if you don't make a trade right at the market open. I like DIDI, and I also like YMTX. I think I'm going to go with YMTX. Nice flush out. I don't like YMTX. We popped over that high and then got immediately flushed. So I'm not touching YMTX out of the open. I'm watching DIDI. I kind of like DIDI with a nice volume. I think with DIDI, he wants 288. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Now let's see it pull back just a little bit more. Looking for a nice red to green move. I'm not confident in it. Oh, I'm missing it. Missing the move. All right. We're coming into, it's a little choppy. We're back into this wedge. Nice bullish formation. I don't want to risk it. I mean, yeah, let's see it. We're getting hit with some selling. This could just be a pause in the move. Not a lot of volume. This is very choppy. Nice red to green move on Q&RX. We can see this confirmed buying pressure. I want to see this nice a pivot low. We're above the 9 EMA and 20 EMA. Not a huge fan of it though. Not at this point in time. There's a nice pop. I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm standing on my hands. I don't see any good setups. We could be just like consolidating for a possible break higher. Very light volume. Oof. We have ARRY flagging. Glad I didn't take that trade. YMTX, nice decreasing volume. Let's see if we can get a bounce. Why am I buying it here? Off the trend line. Nice potential bull flag, decreasing volume. We're breaking that trend line. It's not looking as nice. Now off VWAP as well. Let's see what happens here. Oh yeah, there was the very nice. Let's see what this does. I want to see this start to close. I want to see this start to close. And close above these areas. We got absorbed, came down, touched the EMA. I'm going to be looking for around 10 cents here. That's the goal. Looking for around 10 cents. First target is 10 cents away. Looking for a nice, we're getting increasing in volume. Nice doji candle. Oh man, and this buying pressure is going to continue here. Let's see what happens. Stops at 215. Now your stops have to be at like 210 below VWAP, risking around 5 cents here. I think I'm going to go ahead and start a position at 217. Stops are below. Looking for a nice pop. Again, we're getting rejected now. It's all good. Risking like 10 cents, not even. Risking 7 cents. 8 cents, so. See a nice squeeze over 218. Let's see it squeeze up to 227. See squeeze up to 227. Once we break over that 219 area, I'm putting my stops at break even. Putting my stops at break even and break over 219. Here we go. Break over 219. I'm putting my stops at break even. This is very choppy. Let's see a break here. Let's see a break. Yep. Break over 218, break over 219, break a new high a day, stops going at break even. My stop is at 210. My stop is at 210. Entry was 217, risking 7 cents, which is fine. Want to see this rip up over 219? I'm going to remove my stop and place it at break even. If we do get that break over 219. I'm looking for the bull flag, for the nice trend line break, for a new high a day break. On news with good volume, looking for a nice bounce off the 9 and 20 EMAs, but we're not getting it. I might want to move my stop a little bit tighter. If we don't start breaking it here, I might want to cut it. Oh, it looks like I'm about to start. I'm going to get stopped out right here. Didn't get stopped out. Coming off VWAP. Let's see if we can get back a nice strong close into this trend line. That's why you need to put your stops in a good area. We'll possibly see this continue to move, but anything is possible. I like that we did pull back and we are now strong. Let's see if this candle can close nice and strong in this wedge. If I take a loss here, it's fine. It's a small loss. Very light volume. Come on, let's get this close above the trend line. And let's continue to move. My stop loss is in a good area. We have 20 seconds left on this candle. There's a nice... Oh, let's see this close above the trend line. Let's see the close. 3 seconds left. What's going to happen? Doesn't look like it. Oh, we did get a hammer candle, but we are below the trend line officially now, I believe. And 3, 2, 1. I am stopped. No, I'm not. Not yet. $2.11, we have a big buyer. If they start getting taken out, I'm going to get taken out as well. Still have big buyers at $2.11. Not huge, but big enough that if he gets taken out, we're going to squeeze. Yep, there it is. Just sold at $2.10. Fine, I'll take that small loss. I like BBLN. I like BBLN. I don't see the news, though. A very small loss there. Nothing crazy. Glad I was able to manage my risk well. Nothing looks good. ARRY. I would be looking for around 10 cents ideally, 5 cents if I could. Why would I be looking to buy this? We have possibilities. We have a... We can come back to the 150. I do want to see a head and shoulders. I want to see a head and shoulders pattern on MULN. Nice head and shoulders pattern would be very, very good. How many YMTX shares did you take? I took 350. Nothing crazy. Small, very small position. Didn't really like the setup. Was just kind of making sure. Because if I got the squeeze up to where I wanted, it would have been close to $100. Hmm. Man, what a squeeze. What a squeeze. Let's see a pullback. Let's see a quick micro pullback down to 84. Quick micro pullback back to 84. See a micro pullback down to 85. No. Mm-mm. Not getting it. Getting the squeeze over. There it is. Let's see a pullback on QNRX. Looking for a break over the pre-market high. Over the pre-market high, we are coming into the 50 SMA on the daily. So I do want to see I want to see a start to pull back. Let's see a quick pullback before. Doesn't look like it. We're going to stop. Here we go. Let's look for a setup. We came on and touched this trend line. Pull back to 85. We're going to get a squeeze up over 190 or 90 cents. Decreasing volume. Didn't come down to where I wanted it to. Looks like we're going to miss it. People are FOMOing in. Be careful. Watch out for the false move. Very light volume. Very light volume. This is not a validated trend higher. We have Peggy. Not a huge fan of it. Oh, man. Oh. I want to see this continue to go down. Got filled here. Got filled at 86, a little bit early, but wanted to get the nice bounce. Boom. There it is. There's a nice squeeze. I had a very good entry on QNRX here. We have very light volume on the 5-minute. QNRX. Very light volume. Come on. I know you're going to want to start Guys, I might have to cut it here. There it is. Start to move. Let's see. We got some volume. Let's see if we can get over VWAP. Once this candle closes, I might move my stop to break to this candle closes above. I'm moving my stop below this candle. See, nice squeeze. Boom, there it is. Moving my stops now at 83. When I see it come up to 93, yeah, if we don't hold this here, we are most likely going to continue to dump. So my stop's in a good area, waiting to see if this can continue to move. I don't think we're getting this. We have a nice pivot low. Don't like that we pushed up and flushed out, so my stops are in a good area. This looks like it's going to break lower in my opinion. Not very strong. Decreasing volume on the 5-minute though. Let's see if this starts to continue to get... Let's see if this gets to continue to pop. I mean, I'm not a huge fan. My entry was at 86.72. There's the pop. Getting some more volume over this area. 86.72. Let's see this continue to move here. Let's see this start to get the volume. No, this is not looking good. I'm about to get stopped out, I believe. We have a nice pivot low, but we did close below, so this looks more bearish in my opinion. Let's see what happens. Let's see if this can continue upward. $86.73. That's my entry. It's not perfectly, but this decreasing volume on the 5-minute looks pretty good. First target is going to be 91. Second target is going to be so here I got my targets in, got my stops in place. Looks like I'm going to get stopped out though. It's unfortunate. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. I'm going to take some out at 90. Take some out at 90. Like the volume. Now we're starting to get some on the 1 minute. Get a nice close. Let's see if we got a nice close above. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Let's see the 30. I'm going to sell 300 shares right when we cross 90 cents. When the bid goes over 90, Let's see this rip up to 90 cents. Once we rip up to 90 cents, I'm gonna sell half. I don't. Look at that false move. Josh just took a fat loss. Lost 21 on that. Nothing crazy. Had a very good entry. I was around 3% of a... So. Down 44.95 on the day. Oh. All right. What happened with Amazon? I don't know. Stock split. That's what it is. So. All right, guys, I'm down 44.95 on the day. First trade was on DIDI, I believe. Where is it? No, first trade was on YMTX. Why isn't it showing me my trades? YMTX and QRNX. So yeah, there's this. Bought some right off the dip. Looking for a nice pop. When I saw a break over this candle, my stop should have been at break even immediately, because then we got a nice reversal back down into this area. So that's unfortunate on my end. Didn't just poor execution, but